I think CMOC Northparkes is a leading edge in terms of diversity and also in terms of the number of women in important positions. My experience in the last 30 years is that's been a trickle. I think what we're seeing at Northparkes is a leading edge company that's really focused on what are the assets, what are the talents, and what does the best person bring, as opposed to what does the best man bring or the best woman bring. And that's pretty important to CMOC.
We're doing a bit better than the industry at large in New South Wales. So we're sitting in terms of our male to female ratio, we've got about 83% male workforce. But I guess we're also interested in age and we're interested in Indigenous applicants. If we can get the right applicants in, then we can hire the best person for the role. And then I think we're going to see some results, and that will flow through as we bring people through our entry-level positions.
I have a retail background and administration, so to land here I had no experience. It's really good to have women and men on the job here at Northparkes because we interact together. We have different opinions and different ideas, so I think that helps with the overall running of the day and the machinery.
It balances out some of the, I suppose, testosterone, if you like, and settles the crew down and puts a different dynamic into our operations team.
So my role is managing the short-term team. It's a group of engineers, geologists, surveyors and technicians. Basically we go underground, we have a look at the conditions, we make sure that we're providing technical advice to create a safe environment. I was really interested in something that could combine my engineering degree with something that was hands-on and practical, and mining offers so many opportunities in all these different areas that it was a no-brainer.
Over the last 7 years, our role requires us to do the induction. So I suppose over those last couple of years, we've seen an increase in women going through the induction process, through employees right through to contractors. So there's a number of different roles that's available to any person on site, whether you're male or female.
At Northparkes we've done pretty well with diversity in particular areas of the workforce to try and encourage more entry-level females into operator roles. We're trying to work with our external contract labour hire companies to try and attract more females into applying for those roles. The additional thing that we are doing is working with our parental leave staff who are coming back from their time away with their children to work on flexible work arrangements for them.
Mining is traditionally being considered a man's world, and since women have been joining it, we've seen a move towards not just a technical focus, but a more holistic approach to people. We actually have a really diverse workforce with people from many different nations and cultures represented, and that's what makes it a really interesting team to work with. At Northparkes we have a really good mentoring program, not only for our graduates and apprentices, but for most of our professional people. Mentoring doesn't stop there. We actually try and mentor within the community as well, especially encouraging women to join the workforce.
You know, I spent the first 10 years of my career looking around saying, you know, who do I want to be like? We're always looking for people to kind of take something from. It probably took me 15 years to get to the point where it was no longer about being like someone else, because I couldn't find anyone that I really wanted to be like. It was actually a choice and a point where I actually said, okay, no, I'm just going to be me and I'm going to be the role model for myself. And if I can be a role model for others, that's even better.